More crypto exchanges speak out against the SEC, and a major Italian bank buys up Bitcoin. It's Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. I'm your host, Christine Lee. This is CoinDesk Daily.
We all want to believe in something. In Chinese, belief also means trust. We want to trust our systems and each other so we can build a future beyond what we know. Join us at Consensus Hong Kong, where belief becomes real.
One of Italy's largest banks, Intesa Paolo, bought 11 BTC for over $1 million, according to Reuters. Intesa Paolo currently has a market capitalization of roughly $73 billion, breaking it into the list of the top 250 most valuable companies. The share price is slightly higher today, up over 2%. Intesa set up a proprietary trading desk for digital assets back in 2023 and also handles spot trading for other cryptocurrencies. Binance U.S. interim CEO Norman Reed telling CoinDesk that Gary Gensler's Securities and Exchange Commission branded his exchange a cauldron of fraud and used its power and influence to choke off the firm's banking relationships and USD fiat ramps, despite failing to provide any evidence to back up its claims in court. In June of 2023, amid rampant fraud at rival crypto exchange FTX, the SEC sued Binance and Binance US for charges that included violations of securities laws. While Binance settled, Binance US, which is a separate legal entity, remains locked in litigation stalemate with the SEC today. Reed saying the SEC suit caused Binance US to lose thousands of customers, billions of dollars, and forced it to cut 70% of its staff. The firm is now staging a comeback and expects to have USD fiat rails operational again within the next few weeks as SEC Chair Gensler resigns on President-elect Donald Trump's January 20th inauguration day. Plus, the SEC is now under a federal court order to offer a full explanation for why the agency refused a formal request from crypto exchange Coinbase to write clear rules on what cryptocurrencies are securities or not. The circuit court's demand comes in the final week of Chair Gary Gensler's tenure, likely leaving the response to his Republican successor, who is already expected to change the regulator's stance on digital assets. CoinDesk asked Coinbase Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal what this win means for the crypto industry and what they see happening going forward.
Well, for the crypto industry, the Third Circuit's ruling yesterday was nothing short of extraordinary. What the court held was that the SEC violated the law. It acted arbitrarily, capriciously, even vacuous, as the court put it, in failing to explain why Coinbase's petition for rules shouldn't be granted. And so what the court decided to do was take the extraordinary step of ordering the SEC to go back, to write a proper assessment, and to give not just Coinbase, but the crypto community as a whole and the public as a whole a clear understanding of why sensible rules for crypto aren't appropriate at this time.
It's interesting because under Gary Gensler's SEC, he's always said that, well, the rules are clear. We have a Howey test from 70, 100 years ago that can be applied to this. But nevertheless, Gary Gensler is resigning on Inauguration Day on January 20th. We have the Trump administration coming in, and Paul Atkins has been nominated to replace or for the role of the SEC. And if he gets into the role, what do you think will happen with this new administration?
Well, I think what the new administration will do is exercise appropriate oversight and fulfill its responsibility to make sure that the federal securities laws are applied fairly and correctly, and that crypto is given no worse or no better a shot at complying with those laws in short order. What Mr. Gensler has to say about the law, frankly, has been firmly rejected in an extraordinary concurring opinion to the Third Circuit's decision. One judge made very clear there are constitutional issues with the approach that Mr. Gensler has unleashed over the last 3.5, nearly 4 years. Fortunately, that period of time is soon coming to an end. I think we're going to see a very different approach that will balance protecting investors with promoting innovation, something that the crypto industry has always sought over these last several years.
That was Paul Grewal, Chief Legal Officer at Coinbase. That's it for CoinDesk Daily. Get more updates on CoinDesk.com, and we'll see you next time.